With us alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Marvin Hagler is so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Lamotta's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Introducing first, his professional record consists of 62 wins, including 52 knockouts and only 3 losses. By way of Newark, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 83 triumphs, 30 by way of knockout and 19 losses. Fighting out of the Bronx Bull, Jake Lamotta.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. That's a big right hand from Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Jake Lamotta is known as a guy who will cut easily. How can his opponent take advantage of that?
Well, just hit him. Really, just go out there and hit him, because obviously he has thin skin. Obviously, he breaks open.
He comes with the straight right hand. Hagler's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Good work defensively by Marvin Hagler. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Come on! He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Halfway through round number 1.
Move your head!
Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's 2 ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Hagler's got a cut around his eye. Looks to be below his eye. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. A headshot blocked. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. That is a sharp uppercut by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And this round comes to an end. Lamotta's cornermen are going to have to look him over after being cut in that last round. Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Looking good.
That is a strong uppercut there. How about that left hand? Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. It was April of 1985 when Marvin Hagler was able to TKO Tommy Hearns in one of the great action fights in the history of the sport. In many ways, did that encapsulate his entire career, that one shining moment?
Well, in a lot of ways it did, because he was a fighter who never felt appreciated. You know, he understood where he came from. He went out there and took chances, he felt, with everybody. All these tough Philadelphia fighters that nobody else would fight. He fought everybody to work his way up. And he looked at other fighters, whether it was Hearns or Sugar Ray Leonard, and these guys he felt were navigated. He felt that they were given things in a certain way on a silver platter, and he had to earn everything the hard way. And fighting a guy of the notoriety, of the talent of Tommy Hearns, to him, his moment had come.
Lamotta's got to deal with a cut sheet, targeting that 1-2. Oh, what a whip by Jake Lamotta. 10 clicks of the talk. Once again to the head. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And that's the end of round 2. Lamotta's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Lamotta with a big uppercut. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Unable to score with the hook. Scores with the combo to the head. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Lamotta's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks, because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
And now he scores well with a straight right. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Jake LaMotta's the victim of a powerful hook. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab.
Keep your head moving.
Good block by Jake LaMotta.
You're not focused, man. Come on.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hagler's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
There you go.
And an excellent uppercut by marvelous Marvin Hagler. And that's the end of round 3.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches.
Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Well timed by Marvin Hagler. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Very educated jab there by Marvin Hagler. Jake LaMotta is quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Protecting his head well with his guard. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. LaMotta's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
And he just holds on there. Back and forth exchange.
Need to keep that head moving.
Lamotta's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. You can see blood coming from his mouth. Good flush shot upstairs. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. And round 4 comes to an end. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Jake LaMotta's nose is starting to bleed. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. LaMotta's wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought kind of fight that, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The ref is stopping the fight. The swelling just much too much. That's it. TKO, technical knockout.